Good morning, ladies, and welcome to Hometown Living.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
So, Anastasia, tell us a little bit about the play without giving too much away.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's I will tell you, it's those that are familiar with the cartoon or the old VHS growing up. It's based off of a kind of a true tale about the Romanov family in Russia and the little lost princess. And in the musical, they kind of take the movie adaptation that you know and they expand upon it. So we visit Russia, we visit Paris, we meet some new characters, we expand upon characters we already know and love. But it's a perfect tale for the whole family.
I love that. And Jaclyn, you play Anastasia.
I do, yeah.
All right, so tell me a little bit about that role.
Gosh, it's just such a magical role, and I'm just so honored to be able to play this role because I was a little girl watching that VHS. I don't want to age myself, but gosh, it's just been such a lovable story in my life for my entire life. I think it's what brought me here to this moment, actually, to performing. So I get to play the lost princess who is trying to find herself through all of this, and it's just been such a wonderful experience.
So what's your favorite scene in the play?
There are so many magical moments, and again, she said it great, like it's a great adaptation of the film, so of course, like if you're a film fan, like you're gonna see a lot of those moments. I think if I had to choose one favorite moment, probably Once Upon a December, when she is just reliving her past and she's seeing people that she might recognize who are her family, but she doesn't know it yet, that just kind of appear while she's singing. And so she's sharing that story and that memory and hopefully finding herself through that.
Ashley, how many people are in this? Like, how many cast members do you have in this?
Yeah, so we have just about 30 cast members in this. And I was talking to someone the other day when you watched it on Broadway. Their ensemble, I think, had about 14 people. So we expanded upon that number a little bit. But the way that they intertwine their stories, I mean, part of the coolest thing about the ensemble is you get to play more than one role, right?
Yes.
So the way our ensemble just interchanges between location and person, you'd think there's 60 people on the stage, but it's just, yeah, just about 30 of them. And they just do it so seamlessly, so beautifully.
What's it like to go through all the practices and all the rehearsals and then opening night when it all comes together as an actor? What does that feel like?
Oh, well, I've been doing this for quite some time, so there's been many experiences, but it's always so magical because you're wondering, like, is it going to come together? Like, how are we going to do this? And opening night, everyone just like steps it up, and it's magical and wonderful. And so far, everybody's been working so hard, and I have great faith in our entire production. Like, we're going to do so great. I'm excited.
I love that. What's the one takeaway you hope the audience has?
Honestly, I hope that they are given a sense of hope, so I guess that's part of it. But I hope that they have a good time with their family. You know, if people are home for spring break, I said you can go to Paris for 20 bucks, you know, so come on down and you don't need a passport or anything. And you can just have a family-friendly, moment with your loved ones, and then hope you leave feeling inspired and have a little sense of magic.
You have some amazing things coming up, so more productions.
Oh yeah, we're only halfway through the season, so lots coming up.
Okay, so what do you have coming up?
Well, the next thing that kicking off our sparkly tiaras and our sparkly shoes for some cowboy boots, and we're doing Footloose this summer.
I'm so excited about that one.
Who doesn't love Footloose,
I know, right? I know.
And so we actually have two productions. So we'll have an all-youth production, and then we'll have a main stage production. So there'll be like a youth counterpart to the adult counterpart, which I think is so fun.
I love that.
Yeah.
And you've also got some summer camps and stuff too, correct?
My favorite week of the whole year. Yeah, it's our SOAR Musical Theater Summer Camp. So it's the end of July. Registration's open now and filling up fast, but it runs for just a week, and then there's a performance at the end of the week. There's a youth camp and a teen camp.
I love that you do both. And even like with Footloose, like you've got an adult production and then a youth production, because it gives the youth an opportunity to look, I can continue to do this. You said that you've been doing this for a long time.
Yes.
So what does it mean for you to still be able to do your passion into your adulthood?
Yes. I mean, I've been doing this since I was 9, and I worked for just under a decade at the Disneyland Resort in California, and then 2020 brought me out here. I'm loving Midwestern living. But just getting to do it again with this new view of life. I'm now a mother, and I'm not doing this full time. The magic is always there, and it's just so wonderful to see the young kids that are in this production with me, and just seeing the light in their eyes and just being inspired by them, like finding who they are and their love for this, just like I did. I just love it. So I'm happy to be here.
And what does it mean for you to hear something like that from an actor, that it's in a production that you are producing and directing and doing all the things?
Yeah, I mean, I've been a part of the performing arts for 30 years. And so I was that little girl that, grew up and looked up to the teens and the adults. And now, we get to be that next generation. And so to be able to be even the smallest part of this next generation's lives, it just means more than I can say.
I love it. Well, thank you so much, ladies, for coming. And thank you for what you do and entertaining us with live productions. I love that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
To get your tickets to Anastasia or see what the Phoenix Performing Arts has in store for the upcoming season, just head over to thephoenixarts.org and don't forget to follow them on social media.